go up. We influence, yeah, see me moving, yeah, I glow up. Every time I show up, I can flip my switch out. They act like they know us, but they ain't no dog, I'm big dog. Asking if it's still a flex, say they better go ask Booyah. Never think I'm gon' check, better pull up like whoa. Come to place and I'm the best, I ain't worried about none who y'all. 24, no rest, stand on business, I'm too tall. Thought you was a threat, I do real life, do no tip attack on the internet. We don't do that, see I've been a threat, and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that way, I'm cashing checks, I don't owe no debts. I've been through that, see you SOS, 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 see you SOS. Need a life vest, need no mic check, SOS, 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 see you SOS. We don't talk checks, we get to it. All in for the jackpot. Every time I want the last shot, championship ring. Want to start it from a mascot. Went to Rollies from a G-Shot. Brand new kettle, no teapot. You should know I don't play. Go sicko mode like I'm T-Scott. Eagle vision from the treetops. Went to image from a green dot. Never had no limit, but I had some Reeboks. Keep it humble, but the fees not. In the game, no free spots. But I earn what's mine. Nothing less, I'ma shine. SOS, thought you was a threat. I do real life, do no tip attack on the internet. We don't do that, see I've been a threat, and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that way, I'm cashing checks, I don't owe no debts. I've been through that, see you SOS, 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 see you SOS. Need a life vest, need no mic check, SOS, 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 see you SOS. We don't talk checks, we get to it.
The market crashed on me, but that's not my last, homie. It ain't over for me. It ain't over for me. The market crashed on me, but that's not my last, homie. Only one logical thing to do. Don't trip, by the dip, 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 by the dip. Don't trip, by the dip, 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 by the dip. Don't trip, by the dip. Get my chips and dip. Hot coins and watch me flip. In and out, I'm stacking pips. Market look embarrassed. By the dip, 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 by the dip. Don't trip. Sour cream and onion dip. Scoop it with some ruffle chips. Sink 'em like Titanic ship. Bartender, here's a tip. Crypto face is the truth. He can even show you proof. This is market cipher school. Rory made you say, ooh, wish I had one too. Making plays on Tradingview. Waiting on a blue triangle. I just call it Blues Clues. Portfolio diversified. Keep my balance classified. Scared to look, you terrified. But when you did, you almost died. All good before you went to sleep. Woke up to a surprise. Couldn't believe your eyes. Where the hell did your money go? You like, oh my God, what the fuck happened? Bitcoin dumping in my sleep. Woke up to a market sweep. That's the reason I don't sleep. Keep my eyes on the prize. Bought some Hex and Cardano. Fear of missing out. FOMO, that's a no-no. Yeah, I know, bro, but I still do the shit. I'm just trying to hit a lick, so I think I just might buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. Don't trip, buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. Don't trip, buy the dip. Get my chips and dip. Hot coins and watch me flip. In and out, I'm stacking pips. Market look embarrassed. Buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. Don't trip. The market crashed on me, but it's not my ass, homie. Time to rise up out the flames like a motherfucking phoenix flying high in the sky. And
Good morning all. Yes sir. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. God was told what Mr. Deep. Who's Mr. Deep? Yes sir, yes sir. Let me see how all systems go. Alright. Everything looks like it's working. Very good. Very good, very good. Let's get it, let's get it. How you doing, man? All good, thank you, all good. Let's go, let's go. All right, let's see what we got going on. Oh, Johnny Depp. Okay, get it. Let's have a look at the calendar today. Looking at some news here. Where's the calendar gone? So interesting, over the night, what we saw is we saw Trump speaking here, right? And we're going to discuss everything here. But today's going to be Thursday. We have ADP today. Where's the, not Thursday, Wednesday, my bad. ADP we have today, as we can see. That's about it, really. We have a bit of PMI later as well. Chef CFI, you know, it's not really Swiss franc, not really too important for us. And that's about it, to be honest. Udia spoke already. Now, what's interesting is what they said. What they said is they basically said that what we're seeing is they want to increase interest rates, but with inflation not at 2%, it's going to be tough for them. So it's mixed. You know, it's the classic Bank of Japan style. Classic Bank of Japan style. Yes, we want to do it, but we don't want to do it. You know what I mean? That type of Bank of Japan style. So classic Bank of Japan, what they're trying to do here. ADP, we're going to see numbers. They're expecting numbers to become less here. So we're going to see, you know, less employment here, which can give us a hint for NFP coming here in as well, expecting more numbers in NFP, right? So they're expecting more employment, but less employment today on ADP. So this would be interesting. If this does come back lower, will give us an idea that maybe they over forecasted. We could see, you know, it come back as maybe 50s or 40s like last month. So we're going to see how that ends up forming here. But let's have a look at the charts here. So GJ being very, very weird, you know, just pushing at random times, still bouncing in this range. Although 4 hour is more towards the top of the range, we're kind of extending the range now. We're seeing very mixed views both from the yen and from the pound here. Kind of seeing, you know, both sides give us pressure here, you know what I mean, from the yen and from the pound. So we're basically seeing it rubber band, and we're just seeing it go up, go down, and then go back up. So if we're looking at a daily close though, obviously that last push would have resulted in a daily closing bullish at this daily resistance. So we have a daily resistance here. We do have one more daily resistance above here as well. But yeah, very random times it's pushing. This pushed at around like 10:30 my time. I was looking at it this morning. There was a setup at 10:30 my time. I was asleep, went to sleep early yesterday. This would be your only way in. I see here this clean candle zone here. This candle closes too deep. Setup 3 would be the option. Gave you a nice setup 3 at around 10:30. And then it continued over Asian here, and then basically from daily open, not Asian but late weird in between session between Asian, and then Asian ranged here with Udia speaking. We didn't really see too much. Actually, he didn't speak. His second spoke, Uchiha, and he's the one who gave the news. So what we're seeing now is we're seeing a support created here. So I want to just show you the 4 hour. 4 hours obviously creating resistance. Now nothing has closed below. Yeah, Uchiha, that's his name. You can see his name here. Uchida, sorry, Uchida with a D, not with a D. Uchida. You know, he's the one who's speaking. Yeah, this is the important part here. Underlying inflation has not reached 2%. A tightening monetary policy in this situation would suppress economic activities and wages would not rise. You know? So that's, and then Trump, of course, spoke last night. Trump was basically talking about, I'll explain that when we're analyzing DAX, to be honest, because it has relevance to DAX. So we're going to speak that when we're looking at DAX. So this 4 hour, this is actually a 4 hour resistance here. Like this 4 hour didn't close back in the range, so continuation is limited though. Above this range we have a lot of resistances. Above this range we have this resistance here, daily resistance. I think this is going to be a no trade range here. Definitely a no trade range. Sells below here could be an option though. Sells below here can be an option. We could definitely see that. We can definitely see that. If we were to get below here, potential, just because GJ has been bouncing, rejecting from the top of the range, rejecting from the bottom of the range. Is this the time it breaks out? The thing is, we do have that daily candle breaking out, and we do have that 4-hour candle breaking out. It's just so mixed on GJ. It's super tough. We've not really seen, like yesterday, London just ranged. Nothing happened in London. So maybe below here makes sense. Let's see that on 30 and 1 hour. 1 hour has a support a little bit lower, so I'd have to be careful there. This is where you miss out your markup. You sell into something like this, you get screwed. Because that might be the liquidity grab zones. We might grab liquidity from here and then head up for the rest of the day. Like I've seen that happen before, especially if we want to, like it's hard to call that this is the time we're going to continue up. It's really hard to call that because every time it has continued up, it's failed. But this might be the time, and that's how GJ has been recently. So we're going to see how price action forms on GJ right now, and then going to take it from there. At least below here, we have around 20 pip range. It's pretty decent, to be honest, to be able to capitalize off something, and then we're going to see from that. So that's my only plan for GJ buys. I need more information inside this range. I'm not interested in the range. If price stays in the range, really not interested here. Really nothing to do inside of this range, too tight. So if we're looking at gold here on the other hand, we can have a look at what's happened over yesterday. So yesterday we pushed up very heavily in London session. That was the trade that we talked about above the key level. That was the trade of the day. New York session became quite complex as we just trickled above here. No pullbacks, quite risky buy options here. Reached a target here, and let's see how the daily has finished off here. So daily is still closing very strong bullish here. Seeing 4-hour candles give us also a bullish candle close. I'm going to move this, clone this 4-hour resistance here. We're going to bring this up to here like that. So that would be a target of today is the 4-hour resistance. If we can get above it, there is some form of continuation. Now we're looking at 1 hour time frame. No pullbacks yet on 1 hour. We do have a break of structure on 1 hour. See the 30-minute time frame. A lot of resistance here. 15-minute time frame. Also a lot of resistance. So if we bring this down to here, would there be an option to get to the 4 hour? It's a question mark. 30 points. 30 pips, sorry. It's a possibility. Nice pullback we've had, which I do like. I do like this pullback. See how this has really come down and retested. So if price does want to get up, I would assume that this has enough liquidity. So probably maybe something above here. Rewatch. Since we've already tapped this, I can fill this wick. But I really would like to see a 15-minute candle close above. Yeah, giving a 15-minute candle close above can give a buy option. Fill this wick and potentially retest this 4 hour. And then if you get above the 4 hour, it's going to be good. Now for sales today, I'm not going to sell because of the bullish bias or yet. If price does come down, I'll be looking at that as better buying opportunities to retest the highs here and then take it from there. So that's basically my plan on gold. Pretty simplistic plan. More buys are going to be above 22, but by the time we reach there, I would kind of look for a way in. If it reaches there very fast, then any small pullback, I'll be able to capitalize back up to this 15-minute highs here. That would be my next plan, is 15-minute highs. And then that's about it. So we're going to see how gold forms here. See if it does want to continue up or if it starts ranging inside of here. But I would rather, instead of it range, I'd rather pull back. Like if it's going to do a pullback, it's already done it. So it would have to fill the wick again. And then from filling the wick, we'd have to see the move up. Now, I'm inclined to look above the 20 level here. It's a key level here, and I'm seeing reaction from it. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you this. Boom. If you look here, we're seeing some sort of reaction. You see this wick reaction from the past. We're seeing this here. So I think this is, and also I think the 5-minute is sitting at 20, just above 20. We see the 5-minute sitting there. But I feel more confident above the 20 level. And then we might get like a key level breakout we had yesterday. Not the same size because we filled most of the range and we're sitting pretty close to 4-hour resistance. But it would allow me to retest 4-hour resistance. And then hopefully that's enough range to secure from there. So last pair of today is going to be a DAX here. So DAX, huge recovery. We saw yesterday absolute sell-off and today recovered that whole move. Whole move was recovered from London Open. Well, basically the whole move, to be honest. Which is very impressive to see, you know, that type of recovery. It's a very strong recovery. Why? Why did we see that? Well, this type of recovery we're seeing is a mix between, first of all, tariffs. We're seeing tariffs impact the, you know, US 30 and stuff like that. But what we have is inside of and this is very important, hope you take notes. Inside of the DAX is defense stocks, and the defense stocks are going to benefit if Trump withdraws from Ukraine, right? Not withdraws, but temporary halts actions, right? So if the US military does not support, then what we're going to see is we're going to see defense stocks in the DAX, basically benefit from that. So we see that type of recovery that happened over, again, late New York, not New York, I mean, this is really after London close here. After London close, we see this recovery happen, and then we go into pre-session range. So let's have a look at how the daily close in all of this action. So we are closing bearish, but nice liquidity grab daily, closing above this structure, but back in the main range. So we're not above the main range. If we closed above the main range, holy, looks like a setup 3. We break that high, that's flying, But we're still closing in the range here. 4-hour time frame is closing just bullish, so is giving us mixed bias. We could continue one more lower high and continue down, or we would look to continue up from here. Really, from where we are right now, it's kind of like you could call it a 50-50, continue up or continue down. That daily resistance we can mark as previous, make sure we know. It is crossed through twice, so I'm just going to leave it there as a watch. I'm not too worried about it, right? I'm not too worried about it because it's crossed through twice, but we are reacting off a wick, so I still want to keep it on there. I'm sure we'll find something on lower time frame. This we can get rid of. This 50-minute will adjust in a minute. This we can bring here to a 4-hour. So now this resistance is relevant. So this one here we can bring back down to here as a 1-hour support. Below there, that definitely looks clean for sells below there. Yeah, I think that's our best shot for sell. There is an earlier shot here for sells, but am I that bearish today? I don't know if I'm that bearish to just say, okay, I'm going to rip sells range 1. Previous daily resistance there. So we have top of range here with a wick crossing it already. So I'd be okay to fill this wick here if we were to catch buys. Now the interesting thing is wow, how much can I trust the sells here to fill the wick? So I definitely need to wait about 8 minutes here. 8 minutes for Frankfurt open to see. The easier sells are definitely going to be below this range here because this is going to give us more confidence. The only thing I fear here is this, and I actually take buys above here. I would take buys above here to retest these highs and potentially continue. I'll potentially continue towards the upside here. So this is something I would look for here. Is the 1-hour support not tapped? No, I wouldn't consider that tapped. It still has room. Like if you look carefully, I wouldn't consider that tapped. I mean, it's not even, that's not even close visually, right? You can see it's definitely a lot of space between that, So I wouldn't really consider that. And yeah, that would be kind of the plan here on DAX. DAX is a little bit more complex here because it's kind of like, it's like you have to give it a shot. It's very tough. It's very, very tough today, DAX, because you kind of risk it for the biscuit with sells, the earlier sells, and then you might be too late to take the secondary sells. But these early sells can end up being a setup, can fake out back in the range, and then the buys would be an option. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a tough scenario. It's kind of like you have to just take all and risk losing one. And if the other doesn't play out, you get into the other one and hopefully pays better and risk to reward. It's like you take 2 trades. If one loses, you have to go into, Hopefully, let's hope that play sells below aggressively is probably best option. Any sign of rejection, just get out. Yeah, that is definitely true. Like you can manage, of course. The only risk is like, what if you don't get a chance to manage, right? So that's what I'm always thinking about. I'm always thinking about if we don't get a chance to manage, then that's it. You have to just accept that. Yeah, I think in these scenarios you just have to take both. Like the way that the markets have been recently, it's very interesting markets, very interested markets. Very interesting markets we've seen. Super erratic here. Why? Because just so much uncertainty. Basically moving out of session. We're seeing it move very late, like 11 p.m. my time, which is like between Asian and after New York. After London close, after Asian, I've noticed that time has moves recently. You know, US noon session, basically, yeah, noon US, yeah. You know, so yeah, anyways, it's rejecting from the low, so it's going to make our lives easier, because now if it comes down, it will be good. It would be good. It would make more sense now. So yeah, that's how I'm going to play DAX. So that's the plan here on all pairs. And that's it. Between London and NY has been moving clean recently on DAX too. Yeah, but sometimes it's hit and miss, you know. Sometimes it's hit and miss. Because like yesterday in London session, DAX already pushed massively. It only looks clean because you're looking at it at the after effect. But if you look at DAX yesterday, between London session, you already had a 1 o'clock here. You already had a 248 point push. So you look back at it today and you tell yourself, yeah, it was clean because it pushed another 300 points. But at the time, you would have been looking at it like, shit, London just pushed 248 points down. You know, it doesn't make it clear, you know. Same thing with this, right? Like London here pushes up 240 points, right? And like this is here 1 o'clock. This was all London here. So after London, I would argue that's not clean. That's like range. And then New York came and just randomly pushed when we had that yen push, remember? And then the day before as well. If we look at the day before, this is the day before here. This is here between London and New York. Right? I mean, yeah, this is between London and New York here. I would consider that not clean as well, you see? So I'm really like, the markets will try fool you like that. You know, they'll fool you to make it seem like it's clean time to trade. You change it, but look at the data. It's not clean at all. That's not clean. The day before, between London and New York, London already pushed. New York just formed this range here before New York here. Right, if we check even the day before that, you know, and go back even further to say this study, here is between London and New York, 1 o'clock here. That's the 1 o'clock. That's between London and New York. So I would not consider that clean as well, because that's just creating consolidation. 15 o'clock here, 1 hour pre-New York would be here. That's 1 hour pre-New York. So you could argue that that's clean, but all that did was create a small move up to actually continue New York down. So the real move came in New York with this change of structure here to give the downside. So it was just setting up price. It was setting up price. So I don't think, you know, you always have to double check and not let the markets fool you. Not let the markets fool you that you think it's moving at nice at different times, and then you get screwed because you're going to try trade those times. So yeah, that's the analysis. That's the plan I have on the charts, guys. I appreciate everyone showing up for the plan and analysis. Now it's a matter of just waiting. Gold looks like it does want to close below, but that's fine. As long as it creates supports, it's better. It's just creating more liquidity. I would trust it more if it does get above. The more it spends time below, the time it gets above makes it feel like that time is special, and we should get a reaction out of that. So that's the plan on gold, GJ, and DAX. If you enjoyed the analysis, definitely leave a like on the stream. 300 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. Let's get the likes up to 100, and yeah, let's get it today, guys. Let's get it. Those who asked how am I feeling, yes, 50% better. Thank you very much for asking. Bro, yesterday I asked you a question. Yeah, but that's yesterday, brother. Today is a new day. What app do you use to track your meals? I use I have a meal plan, so I just know what I measure my foods, like it's memorized. It's memorized. But if I were to use an app, I would use MyFitnessPal. I used to use it. I'm new to trading. Is Vanguard good to buy now? I mean, depends. You buy Vanguard ETFs. Depends what type of investment plan. Look, you need pretty good substantial amount of money. I think Vanguard. What does Vanguard annually return? I think they're returning 5 to 8%, something like that. So if you're putting $1,000 into Vanguard, right? If you're putting $1,000 into Vanguard and you're returning 5%, you're gonna make you're not going to make much. You're going to make end of the year $50, $50 ain't going to pay you much. $50 to $80, maybe $100. Yeah, around that, I withdrew all mine. It was pointless, didn't have enough in. The goal of that type of account is you add monthly. You should be depositing in that type of accounts monthly. So you put a source aside of your income, like $1,000 a month goes into Vanguard ETFs, and then you just build that over time and it compounds. You just leave it there and don't touch it, right? And that's how it works. 15% is Vanguard? I doubt 15%. Last year was 15? Yeah, but I mean average. We're talking about average. 15% is like a very good return. For meal plans, use 5 calories app? No, I cook myself. That's what Clave asked as well, so I do cook myself. Bro, what do you think about my strategy of only trading macro trend with mixed bias, especially with gold? I only trade gold. Macro trend with when it's in mixed bias. Why not trade both mixed and normal bias, right? Marhaba Yahari. Hello, the Forex trading. Do you think it's possible to flip $100 to 10 million? Did you write there? How many zeros you put on that? 1 million? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1. Very unlikely, no. I think if there was even a 1% chance, I would do it. Why? Because I would only have to invest $100,000 with a 1% chance. I could lose 99 times, but the one time I flip 100 to a million, then I would only have invested max 99,000. So 99,000 to make a million, that's really nothing. I would do it 100%, and that's with a 1% chance. So you're looking at probabilities in this sense to at least be 0.01%. Because I'll do it right now. If there's even a 1% chance, I'll do it right now. No questions asked. Yeah, DAX pushing up, but there's nothing we can do about it, right? We just need to wait. Nothing we can do about it. Just need to wait for more information. Really no way to enter in this here. Unless you just randomly, I don't know, took it on the flip. But come on. That's picking hairs now. I don't think you would trade before Frankfurt Open as well, unless you had a macro idea. Normally we like spreads to settle. Are you asking about the 100 to a million because of the challenge that the influencer did? Are you blessed with big calves? Yeah, they're pretty good. Our setups 1 and 3 good on 5-minute and NY Open. You don't really, 5-minute is only applicable to like DAX and indices, right? Then it's not applicable to the rest of the pairs. I learned Dubai language from you. No, you copy paste from Google Translate. I bet you could unironically do the 100 to 1 million challenge though with the consistency of your trades. No, I've thought about it. It's not possible. My biggest win streak I think has been 7 trades. You need I think it's like, how many flips is it? I don't know, we can check. I don't know how to check. I don't know how to calculate that fast, but 100 to 200, 200 to 400, 400 to 800, 1800 to 1600, 1600, you know, that's already 5, you know, it's like, it's already a low chance, and we're only at 1600, you know, we're only at 1600. How do you compound a winning trade? Well, if you're going to add entries to an open trade, you're basically entering another setup. So that setup will have its probability to lose. My question is, you have to risk 100% of the account. Even 30% of the account manning, you can't do it. That's impossible with 30% of the account. Impossible. You know, that Alex G lost again last night. So funny. Even with this, they sent the AUD CAD signal. I knew he would do. How many losses to win does he have right now? How many losses to win does he have right now? No, you'd have to go full pelt to do it, because you'd have to just go full margin every time. It's not possible. I think more like, for me, what is possible is to get lucky, get a bit lucky and flip 1,000 to 10,000, you know, bit of aggressive risk, and then from 10,000, you could probably grow that to 25 in a year, not going too crazy, You go aggressive, but you're not too crazy. You could probably do that, and then the next year you could probably do 25 to 50. Yeah, that's how it is. Used to believe all the Alex G stuff. I think, yeah. Someone said he's on like 9 losses, 3 wins or something. If I took 9 losses like this, then I would be cancelled offline, you know? No one would show up. No one would show up if I took this. Well, I mean, there would be people who understand there would have been a reason. I can't say that like that. There would be people. But, you know, if I took something like that, the question is, okay, he's the one who did flip apparently 100 to 1 million. And I don't have hate against anyone. Please understand this. I'm just trying to think of it logically, okay? Logically, how can you lose 9 trades, but you lose 9 trades now, but in the 100 to 1 million flip, you don't lose. It's very, very hard to think about that. Like probabilities, like there should be no chance you lose 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 trades in a row. Like if you can flip 100 to 1 million, it's very tough, guys. It's very tough. Even 3 straight losses, I will unsubscribe. Yeah, that's how fickle the internet is. People have no patience. They're chasing a dream that they never achieve because of that, right? Like 3 losses ain't much. Like probability wise, with my win rate 75%, there's about 60% chance in 100 trades, right? 60% chance in 100 trades that you'll have 3 losses in a row. He had losing trades. Yeah, I mean, if you want to believe it, then that's your goal, man. That's your goal. That's fine. As I said, I have no hate, but you just, even if you, it's very like, look, I'm telling you, if there was a 1% chance, I'd do it. You know, like 10,000, like 100,000 to 1 million, yeah. When he was up by 1,000, he was not going full margin. Listen, man, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. I don't like, more props to him. If that's what he did, amazing. But it doesn't affect me. Him making that won't directly affect me. So it doesn't change anything. Like, I don't need to say anything about it. I don't have any opinion. My opinion is just speaking. That's why I'm speaking about probabilities and the likelihood of you guys doing it. I'm just trying to talk some sense into you. Most of you guys, and I'm being honest with you guys because most people won't be honest with you guys. Most of you guys won't realize that you're not going to be able to generate $1,000 from the market until you lock in. So trying to think about $1 million from $100 flip is really bad when most people are not going to be able to generate $1,000 consistently from the market. So in my eyes, my goal for most of you guys is to actually start generating profits from the market. And that's what majority won't be able to do. And it's a shame. But the expectations that are set on this industry to normalize and make it seem like it's okay to normalize and make it seem like you can flip it easily, right? Because it may look easy, then that's how it is. $100 to 1,000? Oh yeah, that's definitely realistic. Very realistic. $100 to 1,000. That's no problem. But you can't. There's no risk management, huh? You need to go pretty damn aggressive if you want to do it fast. Like first trade, you're risking $80. I know a trader that turned $500 to $1 million live in front of everyone. Who? I did an XL starting XL $100 starting balance, risking 30% per trade, 8 hour per month. It's 240 repeat for 8 months. Yeah, but you're not going to return 8 hour per month, man, every time. You're a trader, man. It's tough every time. Every time is going to be different. There are going to be good times. There's going to be bad times, I'm going to research him. Has anyone in history flipped? I'm sure it's like at that point, it's like, someone gets lucky at that point, it's like people also can get lucky. Like I've seen that happen. I've seen people who like get into one position and that position compounds very heavy. There's many stories like people with $1,000 and they get into a big position and they just keep adding and adding and adding and adding and boom. I just don't understand why the mindset is like, let me get from 100 to 200. Let me get from 200 to 300, 300 to 400, 400 to 1,000, 1,000 to 1,500, 1,000 to 2,000. Like that's insane returns already, And if you can make that return, why are you trying to flip? Why not just buy a funded account? Yeah, I've seen those type of videos, Zoom user, where they just full margin, tuck, 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 and then suddenly the balance goes up, Plan on DAX right now would be 5-minute structure. On a 15-minute, it makes sense above here, but we actually have a 5-minute resistance here. So if we're going to base it off a 5-minute, I need something above this resistance here. Let's look to the left. We do have clean range all the way up till this area here. Just going to mark that here as a 5-hour. So that would be the plan. If we get a tight close above previous daily resistance, is there a possibility to trade 2 here? 13 points? Yes. There is actually, there is. We could trade 2 there. Harry, do you accept everyone's requests on Discord? I get so many requests, it's hard to accept everyone, and most people send me a friend request for no reason. So I rather someone send a message request. Like if you have something personal you need to say, send a message request instead of a friend request. Because I can read a message request. I'm gonna come. 15 Harry's trying to friend me. Man, you got a collection going. Rejected again. Oops. Lost that image. Damn, interesting chart colors. Does Tradingview publish all their charts with such a big logo? I don't remember them having such a big logo like that. Is that how it looks these days? Why is it? Why have you got like some full custom chart here? Oh, maybe because it's a saved screenshot. Yeah, it rejected, but the time we close above should be the time that it pushes through, right? Even though it rejected, the time we close, that will be something that price has not been able to do in the past. Should be able to give us the volume. But yeah, you're right. I prefer above previous daily resistance. I still don't mind trying to trade to it. Am I a Mercedes fan or BMW fan? Damn. I've actually not owned a Mercedes or a BMW. So I guess definitely Mercedes I think is a better car, but BMWs are more fun, you know? Like you could have a lot of fun in an M3, M2, M4, like they're a lot of fun. But Mercedes as like an overall brand, I think are better, like their racing history and you know, for me in Mercedes, I think like a sick car is the G-Wagon, man. I think it's a sick car. Power, sturdy, take it in the you know, take it into the desert as well, but it's so expensive to take in the desert. Have you ever driven a proper race car, track car like the GT3? I have driven a GT3. GT3 is my favorite car. I think that's like a very, very, very solid car. You know, it's not like a full flex and they're very good, you know. G-Wagons are terrible to drive, poor vision and sways in the wind. Yeah, it's alright though, you know. How much is it in Dubai at the G-Wagon? Around $1 million dirhams. So that's about $280,000. Are you gonna buy a G-Wagon? No, not a G-Wagon, not a G-Wagon. You know? But yeah, I have driven the GT3, bro. It's a very good car. And it's not like you could daily a GT3, no problem. How's the GT3 seats? For me, they're fine. Listen, man, I'm a guy who gets into a car to enjoy the experience of being in the car, you know? I enjoyed the experience of being in a bucket seat, feeling the bump. Like for me, that's the whole point of driving. Like I don't, if I wanted a comfort car, why the fuck are you buying a track car? Like it doesn't make sense to me. These car reviewers who say, oh, it's a little bit bumpy. Of course it's fucking bumpy. It's a race car. You're stupid or what? Have you driven any Ferrari? Yes, I drove the F8. I drove the F8. I guess you're an Audi fan more? No, I just own an Audi. Why did you delete the GT3 in the Insta highlights? Some people DM me asking if it was, thought it was mine. So I didn't want to confuse. My dream car is the old F40, brother. That's like a full dream. That's I don't know, I'm speechless with that. Of course it's your dream car, bro. Isn't that like every kid? Like shit, man. It's an F40. It's an F40, bro. It's like 25 million, bro. You plan on purchasing the R8? No, no. Not the R8. SVJ? Like these type of cars, like, you know, of course SVJ is cool. But, you know, these type of cars, you... Listen, if I buy a car, it's because I enjoy to, like... I like track driving, man. I like track driving, you know? F40 costs 25 mil. I don't think... No, 25 mil dirham. So in dollars, I don't know how much it is. ICT meets will get you there. Bro, my goal car is an RSQ3. Amazing. I have the same car. Definitely an amazing car. It's an amazing car. I'm actually going to think about selling it soon. F40 giveaway when we reach 600 viewers. Brother, we can't even get 200 likes. You want me to give away an F40? The recent sales of a Ferrari F40, 900,000. F40 started rising again with 1 million mark. I'm sure it's more. I think that's an F40 body kit. I'm break-even backtesting your strategy. Can you imagine what you're missing? Without seeing your trades, I can't imagine. And it's very common. Maybe you're just doing something wrong. In the exclusive group here, I always ask people, this backtesting part is for people to send me their trades. On this stuff, I always give feedback on what I'm looking for, or maybe what they did well or not. We have actually hosted in our exclusive group, we have hosting, the guys actually host a backtesting session. We will go through these trades as well, boys, today. Do remind me. So we're gonna, they host a backtesting session where they do it together, you know? Yeah, that's pretty sick, Carson. That is pretty sick. Join the Discord is for free. Yeah, the free Discord is for free. What Audi you got? RSQ3. So Martin, I have to see your trades, man, because it could be as simple as you're just entering in the wrong area. It could be a little bit complex. It's like so many different reasons. You sound way better today? Yeah, feeling at least 50% better. Just rested yesterday. Gold slowly trying to make supports to continue up. Haven't looked at GJ for a while. Let's see how GJ is doing. Yeah, GJ is still in this range. We needed to get out this range, in my opinion. I don't know if it's worth it to get above here to trade up to this high, 15 pips away. I don't really think so. I could be wrong. It's just hard with GJ. You need to check GU. I think you'll like them. I don't trade GU at the moment, bro. But that doesn't mean you can't join. Do you take any supplements from health? Yeah, just basic stuff, you know. Vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, omegas. This is the type of stuff I supplement. No magnesium or K2. I have D3. I have D3 as well. I mean, you should have vitamin D with K2. It helps with the absorption. Otherwise, vitamin D gets converted into calcium, and then it won't be utilized by your body. Magnesium, I don't need to supplement magnesium if I just don't need to supplement it. If this made a higher high and then we had a pullback or the 15-minute closed above, I think setup 2 we could even attempt here. But it's hard to say now because everything's back in the range. 30 minutes back in the range, 15 minutes closed inside the range, and 5-minute closed inside the range. So you actually have bad probabilities here, to be honest. Setup 4 on gold. This won't be a setup 4. This is not a setup 4. There's actually no opportunity for a setup 4 today. Bro, you get a lot of lines. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Not much, man. Not much, 4 lines. Remember, man, setup 4 is a close back inside of a range. If you go in the group, in the exclusive group, there is in resources. Check out the resources tab. There's images of every single setup in the resources tab, you know. Waiting for the closure back inside that range, that would just be a setup 2 instead of a setup 4, because we haven't faked out of, like, there's no consolidation. For that you'd want a consolidation, then we come out, then we go back in. This would just be like this. Well, we don't trade on 5 minutes, is not a confirmation, right? Only for DAX. You should try electrolyte water if you haven't already. If you need electrolyte water, means that you're not balancing your diet well enough that you need to supplement electrolytes. You should not need to supplement electrolytes. You should have enough potassium, magnesium, all of these in your main diet anyways. Why is GJ messing these days, Harry? As I know it's your main pair. It's not my main pair. It was last year and the year before very, very heavily. But now I'm pretty much split. I would say I've been trading a lot more gold and DAX compared to GJ. There's so much more opportunity on that. What are the orange lines with numbers? They're support and resistance marked from higher time frames down. Can gold trade again at all-time highs? Maybe, but we need to see. It's not confirmed. I never say never, you know. That's the thing about being a price action trader, man. Being a price action trader, it just means that you're someone who just trades what you see. You're not trying to, I mean, like, if you were a swing trader, like, you know, you should be looking from gold buys from down here as a swing trader. Ideally, like, you wouldn't be saying, okay, can gold get from here to all-time highs now? Like, there's quite a lot of shit that has to happen. Price closing back inside the range, etc., etc. How many trades have you taken this month? I think 1 only, actually. Or 2. No, just one. 3 days into the month. I didn't trade Monday. I traded yesterday, Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. So we're gonna see about today, but I only haven't traded for 1 day this month. Monday I didn't see any options. What do you think about gold fundamentally? It's really hard with what Trump is doing, man. Yeah, this is beautiful, man. This is a nice classic Porsche. Is this yours? Yeah, I love Porsches, man. Porsches are the best. Like, they're just so well built. Like, they build them for the track, and they just, you know, they're not like a in-your-face car. Oh, that's insane, man, Vivian. Very, very nice. Like it, man. GT silver. Classic Porsche color, GT silver. There's actually not many GT silver Porsches. Not many people go for it, but it's a very classic color, GT silver. GT silver is like a color that there's not much of GT silver. Hi bro, other than IC market, which other better brokers? Listen man, I haven't used any other brokers here in Dubai, so I can't recommend them as I haven't tried them. I would not recommend something I haven't tried myself. But speak to the guys in the group because they're going to tell you what they've been using and can share their experience. I honestly trust their experience because we're all in the same mindset here. I really hope London moves today. I just don't want to be stuck in range today. I'm kind of sick of it, man. I think that's what's making me sick. Is this price action. Series 1 Range Rover. I like the Defender, man. Series 3 Defender. Yeah, the Defender is a great car, man. When I was younger, that's exactly what I wanted. US oil, please review. I don't trade that US oil. You have to be good member of the stream and then I'll look at a pair for you. How do you still use MT5? Is there any solution to connect it to Tradingview? The whole reason I still use MT5 is I don't want it to connect it to Tradingview. And yeah, I still use it. Because the reason why I don't want it connected to Tradingview is this is not tick. Sometimes my executions will be more accurate on MT5. How to be good members? Any rules to follow? No, just show up, leave a like on the stream, and that's it. I'll look at it for you, man, because you asked that. You know, fundamentally, I'm still bearish. I'm still bearish with all these tariffs, but we're at a very, very big zone of interest. But fundamentally, I'm still bearish. So if we bounce from here, I look at that as an opportunity to potentially go down, you know? Right now, it's very hard to sell at the lows because we've reached target here. There's been sells all the way since January here. It's just been pure sells here. Pure sells. So for today, with us bouncing from the zone, we can't see bounces out of the zone. We need to cross above this 4-hour resistance here at 68.05. Once we can leave that, you could see with structure formed, start to see structure formed and start to try take a little bit of bounce buys. If not, and we start to create downward structure, you could actually start to continue to sell, to be honest. And just it will play inside this range. So you'll just be playing the range. So this is how it would work. How is DAX doing? So DAX is starting to consolidate a little bit here. So what makes me confident is if we see a move below this range, now I'm confident to take the sells. It's not like before where we were sitting close to the bottom of the range and I'm like, if we close below after Frankfurt Open, it's gonna dump, it's gonna be risky, it might fake out. Now that we've gone up already, grab liquidity from top of range, if we were to get below that area, I feel confident now, you know, changes a lot. So I'd love to see gold get above here. Again, today we have 4-hour bullish and breaking structure and daily strong bullish. Very hard for me to take sells. If this was mixed bias, I think this would be an option, but still risky because it's back inside this range. I'd say it's not the clearest option even. MT5 or C Trader? Yeah, I think both are fast. I've actually considered switching to C Trader. C Trader seems pretty good, but you know, I'm only using MT for execution. A lot of people are going to try sell gold here. I wonder if they get punished today or not. A lot of people are going to try that. I mean, that is a decent 5-minute close though. If today was mixed, I definitely would consider this. The only way they get punished today is if it just decides to fake out from here. But honestly, it should be able to get to here first. Like, I don't see why it doesn't get to there. It's not worth it for 4 pips. My bias is mixed on gold. Really? That's weird. I don't think mine is mixed. No, 100% not mixed. Even on broker. 100%. C-Trade is better than MT4, but it comes with learning curve. You'll hate it before you love it. Yeah, I think it definitely has its benefits. Definitely better than MT4. Alright, DAX trying, eh? DAX starting to move up here. Ooh. What's the benefits of C-Trader? It's like it has nicer interface for sure. You can calculate risk easier when you drag stop loss for your position. It shows you the number of that. I think on MetaTrader just now they had an update where you can actually see the time. You can see the time of when the candle closes. Should be in settings. Countdown to bar close. Guys, check the new update. Check the new update on MetaTrader. You have countdown to bar close now. That's sick. Right, check the new update in MetaTrader. Countdown to bar close. No needed indicator anymore now. They have it built in now. Four or five? 5. Should be on 5. When was this? Today, but did anything close above? Did anything close above? That's my question. Not MT4, man. MT5. You guys should be on MT5. Definitely MT5 better. 15 closed above? Yeah, then it's fine if 15 closed above. LTA to the left. Yeah, you do have till here. Yeah, that's good. That's good, that's good. Good structure formed. Faked out early. Classic early fake out. That's why I don't like to trade at that time, right? Because you get fake outs. And then the real move comes. What do you got? Way, there you go, bro. Congrats, congrats. Another phase 1 passed for the TS fam. I would say congrats in Italian. Tony, help me fast. Oh, that's it. It's just like English with an extra fancy part at the end, right? Congrats and then Alozoni. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Very good, very good. Nice, nice. Tone like pasta. In your opinion, the 15-minute price action around 8 a.m. your time, was there any opportunities you saw to buy there? DAX 5-minute structure, yeah, but we're still below the range. We need to see something leave the range. You know, this previous daily resistance, no joke. No joke. You see, we just keep rejecting this 15 as well, many times. You only trade London session, rest of the day free time. Nah, man, we don't lack like that free time. I trade New York as well. What looks most likely today then to give us trade in London? I'd say DAX. Unless it flies down here now. Still, actually, both ways. Even if it flies down, you still have that sell range, really. So, probably say DAX, man. Look at this gold punishing the sellers. Did you see what I told you guys about gold punishing the sellers? How many people do you know right now took a sell here? What's happening to them? Losing. Why are they losing? Very simple, man. They're almost at stop loss now. Look, almost at stop loss. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. You can't make it up. It's so important. Like such a small factor. You know, you can avoid this, and is like really there's no explanation why it bounced right here. Like price action wise it shouldn't. Like at least reach here. Are we in sell on GBP? No, I'm not in a sell on a GBP. Why is there no DAX on top step? Maybe they don't support it, or it's named something different. DE40, German 40. Just saw Raja Bank stream. He never has good trades when he streams, but his history is always good profits. Yeah, I'd be cancelled if I trade bad on stream. Key level bounce? Yeah, there's always a reason, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it will punish you. It'll get punished. 2 minutes for the 15 to close. I'm gonna go to the toilet before this closes. Be back. Five structure worried? Yeah, it is a worry, but it does really seem like an option, at least to break the high and get 2 here and see what happens. Let's see this close. Let's see this close. Like ideally I want to be taking it above the high, so maybe I add half on this one and then the rest add another like 2 positions here. I'm just scared that it just breaks out today, you know? And then you miss the move because you're trying to get something too perfect. I have a bottom wick here, 15-minute closed above. Stop loss here, gonna be about 37 points. Yeah, I'll give this a short break of high, probably about like 0.6-ish. I don't like the resistance there, but I'm kind of going to be... The idea behind this is kind of like 15-minute, basing it off 15-minute. First time we've closed above this range. We have room to get to here. Not much, but if we get to here and reject, like it's 10 points, right? 10 points enough with spread to make a decision. We're having a deep bottom wick as well. Definitely helps. Stop where? Where was I saying stops, Jonathan? Where do you think stops would go? It's a good chance for you to learn. Where do you think stops would go here? Last swing low? No. If we have a candle closing above, stop loss can go below the low, right? Can even keep it below the 5-minute support here. Don't think it'll make too much of a difference. If this 5 closes bearish back in the range, it will be a different setup though. I have to consider what to do with that. Because we're closing back in the range, you know? We can break through this high. With spread there, I got triggered actually with spread. I got triggered with spread there. Would have triggered 100% though. Let's see how it goes. We need to watch this 5-minute resistance here, of course. Hopefully we can just push through it. Five-minute candle here, closing about 15 seconds. See how it closes. 10 minutes to also the open here. I really want it to be away from the entry from the open. My spread is 204,294. Is that 2-3 pips? Yes. Should normally have smaller spreads. Can even hold off if we see small rejection based on 15 is clean. Yeah, it is. Based on 15, it's the first candle closing above. I mean, another way to manage would be 15 closing back in the range. It really can also come back all the way here and retest, unfortunately, if it really wants to, as like a one more retest. I really want to see it tap the 5-minute resistance, you know? Like, I don't see why it can't reach 5-minute resistance. Here. Bit low volume. I'm just scared to get close to the open in drawdown. So we have to see. I would hope some volume can come in here, start to push us up out of this range. See how we react at this 5-minute resistance if we can get there. Be very surprised for it not to at least test that. That spike just there tapped the resistance on my broker. So this is where we have to see the reaction. All right, pushing through it. Can we sustain that volume and push through it nicely? Would be great here. So we can keep an eye out. If it maybe comes back to entry, just have your fingers on the close half button if you have it, or sort your lots out. You can just put your lots into potentially close half if it comes back, but I'll let you know when I do it because we still okay. I want to see the 5 close above. Pretty important for me here, for the 5 to close above. Very important actually. 20 seconds. I really want this 5 to close above. Otherwise we're rejecting resistance. It seems no 5-minute pullbacks. Can we do it here in 10 seconds? You know, DAX last second can do it. Otherwise, we're going to be like yesterday where we have to survive a bottom wick and see if it can break the high and be break even by break of high. All right, didn't close above here, so not the best close for us trying to hold here. 5 minutes till the open. We have this 1-minute structure down here. That's a great management point to lose 4 points. Yeah, we're going to see. Oh, damn, my camera died. That's not good. Damn, my camera died. I want to see it break this high. That's some volume I like to see. I'm going to be very cautious if it comes back to entry here. Nice, nice. Can we keep it going, Dax? Can we keep it going? Can we keep it going, Dax? Can we keep it going? Can we keep it going, Dax? Can we keep it going, please? Let's go, Mr. Dax. Some volume here. Right before the open, give me some volume. It's rejecting at this previous daily resistance. I think for now I'm gonna move stops up to at least this 1 minute low. Here, about 4.7 pips. And then I might move to break even soon. Just watching it. Based on 1 minute right now, we could retest this high here. That's basically our last point of survival, is that high. Just like that. We're very close to the open, boys. Very close to the opens. One minute, man. 1 minute to the open. Oh, I hope we open up, man. I really hope we open up. I really hope we open up. We need this 1 minute closing bullish here. Come on, flip. Nice. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna be break even here for the open, guys. Break even for the open. Be ready, be ready. Oh shit. Here we go, boys. Here we go, here we go. 46 seconds. Here we go, boys. Break even for the open. Keep in mind, break even for the open. Come on, treat us well today, open. Please treat us well. No, no, don't reject now. Go up, go up, go up. Come on, Dax. Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us. No, no, no. Bro, I'm so close to entry. I think it might tap me out before the open. Oh. Ah, this is nerve-wracking, boys. 4 seconds. Oh, I got stop break even before the open. I got stop break even before the open. I'll break even before the open. So we're safe. Yeah, what to do, boys? No volume. How much did we see there? Another 20 points? 20 points, man. 20 points of volume. And that's it. And that's it. So out break even. Nothing really I could have done there. I took the trade very well here, I felt. I followed my plan nicely, I felt. Just really nothing I could have done, and it's very safe to get out break even here. I don't want to hold during the open, get stopped out, you know. Very risky in my opinion. Very risky in my opinion to do that. So I'm happy with the decision. Just a shame that it didn't open push up. Just a shame that it opened push up. So happy with the decision. I think it was a good trade. Plan was good. It was just lacking a little bit of volume. Nice thing with DAX is no commissions. So very, very simple to hold that. I was really hoping, I really thought that we could close somewhere high and get the open push here. But this 5-minute closes in 3 minutes. Let's see. I really hope it doesn't fly like that. That's just painful, man. I mean, you're gambling at the open. Fuck, man. It's really not making my life easy, this. There's nothing you can do here, guys. Really nothing you can do. Really nothing. Because you would be crying if that went to stop loss. You would be crying if that went to stop loss. Trust me on this. Same time as yesterday. Yeah, that sucked, huh? That sucked. Look what it just did. That's what I mean. People are writing in YouTube chat, that sucks, that sucks. Look, what sucks? You're back. Drawdown. This is my point. Opens like this. People are crying that it went up. That same wick could have been to the downside. Measure that wick, boys. That wick is 51 points. 51 points from entry is straight to your stop loss. Now what? Look at this now. Oh, now we're happy, right? Oh, dodge the bullet now. I'm telling you guys, you can't trade off guessing. You can't trade off guessing. It's a good decision. Now what? Now look. What if this came down first like this? You're in deep trouble, man. You're in deep trouble. You have to, you know? Gold, we need about 11 minutes. 11 minutes, we could see gold maybe close above here as well. See how the 1 hour close. 1 hour still close bullish, which is nice. 30 close bullish, which is good. Just no volume, just no volume. Like this open push, if we could have survived at break even, right? If we could have survived at break even, we could got the we could have got that push here. Maybe I'm the one who screwed up, but I can't see. Maybe I'm the one who screwed up, but it would not have hit my SL if I had held it, but also I moved to BE. I don't know. Well, depends where. I don't know where you kept stop loss. You must have had a massive stop loss there. My stop loss was right here, so this would have hit it. But it's okay, John, you can follow your plan as well, right? Like you don't have to. I'm just doing what based on probabilities, right? That wick would have stopped me out anyways. So I'm just trading on probabilities, bro. Open is unpredictable. It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. I mean, the ideal scenario is we just sit at break even like we were, and then we get open, push, boom. We're at TP, right? We're at TP, and that's how we play it, you know? That's how we play it. That's how you play the open. You have to play the open like that. Listen, guys, 20 points, 20 points, 20 points of profit. Any other streamer would count that as a take profit. right? We were up 20 points. We were up 20 points. Any streamer would have been like, oh, we're up 20 pips, close. I promise you in that. Realize that these last 2 days, I could have closed yesterday's trade at 31 pips, today's trade at 20 pips, and I would have made almost 60 pips, right? I would have made 50 pips, and I could have claimed that. But compared to my stop loss, it didn't make sense, right? I'm here to get paid, and I'm not going to close for no reason. There was no reason to close here. Yeah, we were trying to get above the 5 minute, but hey, if it's not going to get above, what can I do? 1 minute looked great. I wasn't fast enough to move SL to break even. Maybe I should start using MT5, MT4. It's the same. You move stop loss the same. That's no excuse. If you're not fast enough to move there, you're not trading a plan. You're just randomly trading. You know, there can't be excuse there. You know, there shouldn't be an excuse. There was so much time there. It wasn't even a quick. I was even saying get ready to close half. I even moved stop loss before moving to break even. I moved stop loss to -4 pips. So you have to be better at that. Like, you can't let that affect you. It was spread that didn't allow you? How, bro? You must be running. We were up here before it came back. Look, this was the 1 minute. I can show you the 1 minute. Really, bro. Look, entry was here. This 1 minute here. That's what stopped me out at break even. This candle here, 1 minute was here. We were in about plus 9-10 points. Plus 9-10 points. Your spread can't be 10 points, bro. $10-point spread is too much. If you're on 10-point spread, you need to not use that broker for sure. Be very careful. I mean, even if you didn't move to break even, brother, 5 minutes before I moved to break even, not 5 minutes, about 3 minutes before break even, I moved my stop loss to below 1 minute structure. Reduced my stop loss by from 38 pips to 4 pips. You know, so just moving your 4 pips should not make a difference. If you're able to do that, you should be able to do that. You know, that's fishy. Still a good 1 hour close. 30-minute close, still good. 15 is a, you know, London Open style thing. I mean, if the 5-minute close is above, I would be tempted. Man, just closed below here. Shit, man. And also no bottom wick, so very hard to get in. But that just closed below. That's annoying. Actually, there's no bottom wick here, so there's just no way you get in on that. There's no way you get in on that. How did that open on broker? Gap up on broker as well. Yeah, there's no chance for that one. I mean, you look how fast. Did you guys see how fast that is? Like, you had no chance. Even if I called it, no one would have done that. No one would have been able to get in. No chance. So don't fool yourself in the market. Very important. Yeah, no chance. You'd have to have a buy stop ready somewhere above here. I mean, this 5-minute close above its bodies is the first 5-minute candle close. I was just about to say, if this 5-minute candle makes a deep bottom wick, I'm going to impulsively take it above the high here. But without that, like, I mean, you can't even get in normally here. You would have just had to have a buy stop sitting here from before. But how do you know to put a buy stop here when this is still moving up and down? Like, you don't know where to do it. You can't do anything with that. It's not your move. Everyone FOMOing about gold, I'd like to teach you a lesson. This is my lesson I'd like to teach you guys. You're FOMOing about gold. Gold is gone. We can't get in gold. That's it. Man, gold is gone. Guys, look. Where is gold? It's back in the range. Wait for close. You have to trade your plan. That's the reason we have a plan, because anyone who bought gold now out of FOMO, you're sitting in drawdown. Anyone who sold gold here, breaking the plan, you got stopped out. You get messed up like this, guys. I'm telling you. I'm not here to bullshit you. I'm telling you fact. You know? Telling you fact. Right? You would have ripped gold here at the highs, you buy the highs. You're in not a good position, I tell you that much. Yo, man. Always, yeah. I mean, this would just be more setup one, you know. This is just more setup one. Also, I mean, this you should have just gotten earlier, if I'm being honest. This you should have just gotten from this first 15 close above, breaking the high. Just take it as a setup one, you know. Stop loss, you had a nice liquidity grab last candle, made the bottom wick, also made 5-minute structure when it made that liquidity grab. Just go break off this high, setup one. Keep it simple, no need to overcomplicate waiting, just wait. This one failed to close above, so it's not a trade. Next one closed above, made a nice bottom wick here before it closed above, you enter a break of high, boom, easy trade. You see, all based on 15. Stop loss back in the range, below the 15, you get even a nice, very safe stop loss because it's back inside of the range. And that's it. Next candle made a bottom wick, you wait for break of high, and that's it, you're in. It's clean, you know, for sure. The simplest. Yeah, but they're the most common, but they're not the most complex. Definitely not complex. Exactly, and then there will be a time when maybe setup 2s always come. So then we have it ready to use. The goal is just to take what setup you need to, you know, just take the setup that's there in front of you. That's what's important. Yeah, that's tough with DAX here, no bottom wick here. As I said, I was going to say deep bottom wick. If this gave deep bottom wick, I was going to take it trying to break through this resistance. Gold 15-minute close above. Yeah, you can take that if you want. I'm not taking it. It's very deep. My target is tiny here. My target is around 10 pips. Look at GJ. Same problem, I think. Yeah, I saw GJ. Like, what are you gonna do with this? What are you gonna do with this? Buy straight into these resistances? Like GJ is hard, man. There's no clean ranges. So you buy into this resistance, then what? If it rejects, you lose. You're gonna run this big stop as well. 70 pip stop. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, look, you could run a smaller stop. You could run 50 pip, but still ridiculous with all this resistance. You know, like I said, GJ just random, bro. Just pick a direction and press the button on GJ, really. That's kind of how you have to trade GJ. Pick a direction, press the button. There's ways to get in, you know, if you're really, really nitpicking here. No 5-minute structure on gold as well. DAX ripping here very nicely. Gold I saw at resistance, so it might reject. Might reject here. Hi, in the beginning, did you start on demo or live account? I first started on demo, of course. See if we can get a second move here, so we can get another way in on DAX would be nice, but you know, it's just a little bit of a shame, if I'm being honest, to the way that price action formed today. We had the right setup, but it had to do this bullshit at the open. Like, it's really hard. Unless at the, I don't know, it's really hard, really hard. I mean, even if the open comes down, so you take a buy again. You take a buy again, you put stop loss again, 48 pips, it doesn't give you a 1-to-1. You hold, it stops you out. Then where do you get in? You just randomly press buy again. It's like really just, and then you run the 59 pip stop. You know, you're just, that's being an idiot, you know. No plan, that's just full FOMO. How you lose all your money. Don't go hard? No, I'm just saying, like, it's these last 2 days. Yesterday I came 4 points from TP, right? 4 points from TP, and today we just lack the volume. Like, I can't, these are things I can't control. I mean, we've taken the exact same trades. The amazing thing is, like, the trades have been solid. You know, the trades have been there solid. In before the open would be possible. We were in before the open. We were in before the open. I took a buy here. I took a buy here. I was up about 20 points in profit. 20 points in profit. And then the open came and pulled back. But luckily I managed break even. I managed break even. And then I was looking to re-enter with two things. Either this 5-minute closed above all of the 5-minute bodies, if you can see. Closed above all the 5-minute bodies, which gave me an option to enter if this made a bottom wick. But on my broker, this even gapped up. This gapped up, you know. You can see there's like a gap here. There's just no way for me to enter. I had it marked on my broker. You can see here it gapped up here. With this type of gap, I can't do anything with this type of gap. Like, it's just, you have to be super fast and you don't know where it's going to close. But if you look on the broker, it did close above its own 5-minute resistance here. But you would need that nice bottom wick to come up and do that. So it's okay. We'll take the break even. That's what I mean. Like, here it looks clean, but on the broker, it open gap. I would have been probably triggered here. Hi, when you go B, you're putting SL slightly above entry? No, that's right at entry. That was right at entry. Lost about $4 on that, bro. Come on, what are you saying? $4. Where's my $4? Send me $4. Peter, he has to send me $4. When you're seeing you didn't get slipped a couple of points, I get -4, -5 all the time. -4, -5 points? That's nuts. It's virtually impossible. Yeah, you can see where I get triggered, man, right? Look. Just said it's literally straight at break even. Literally on the line, you can see where I get triggered. Literally right as break even taps, I get tapped. You're gonna trade more? Of course. I have no reason not to. I just need a setup. DAX reached close to this resistance. This is C Trader, man. For sure, C Trader. C Trader, for sure. Tick. There's something going on with ticks. That's the advantage of ticks, is the minute the tick comes, I'm being triggered. It's not, it's important. That's like, even on FTMO, you wouldn't be triggered like that, bro. It's not possible. Like, that's crazy, man. GJ looks good. I don't really think so, man. It's rejecting in my eyes, but I don't know what looks good to you. Maybe you took a sell. Look at gold rejecting that resistance that we discussed about. Do you trade NQ? I like US30 between NQ and this. Hi, I'm noticing when your trade is triggered, you switch to 1 and 5 minute time frame for management. Is it part of your plan? No, it's just to watch the trade. Hey, Harry, yes, I got phase 1. Sheesh, 2 fundeds passed. Let's go, man. Let's go. Man, already off to a good start, boys. I like to see that. Very good, bro. Very good, very good, very good. I'm very happy with the shots I'm giving, though. They all follow my plan. They make sense. If price is not going to give me volume, it's like not really in my control. Like, I'm very, very happy with the shots I'm giving. You know, I think they're solid plans. They're well thought about. And the way I'm managing them is great. It's just a shame. Just a shame. Like, last month, we were getting the pushes through. We would take the same setup. We're getting the strong push, you know. Especially with all this geopolitical tension. I think that's why we're seeing the inconsistencies. I can put a lot of money that a lot of traders are losing their ass in these conditions. I said how many people would sell gold here and they're cooked now. Now, how many people you think bought gold right now, they're getting cooked? Like, I'm really being serious. I encourage everyone to go and just try attempt at these conditions and see how you fare. You're gonna be cooked. Like, the way that I'm just getting up break even with no commission, like even like $4, like, okay, I don't mind. $4 ain't gonna cost me much, bro. You know, yesterday a lot of people got a lot of profits though yesterday with the trade. Gold yesterday was the key, man, but I messed up. I was really not feeling well yesterday. I was really ill. Really, body was really feeling shit. Today I feel so much better, man, thank God. But yesterday I was really like dizzy on stream, like literally full head was spinning. But I showed up, you know, held my weight. GJ stopped you out. Yeah, I don't get you guys buying the highs, in my opinion. Like, I'm sorry, like, I really wouldn't buy the highs. I don't know, you know? It's what I'm trying to tell you. It looks good until it's not, right? You gymming today? I didn't gym yesterday. I'm not gymming today. Today is my rest day anyways, so it's just gonna be a double rest. But no, I didn't gym yesterday, of course. You were right, bro. Yeah, but I kind of like you lost on this trade. It's good that you lost because I can keep here. I can sit on stream all day telling you guys what not to do and you're not going to believe me till it happens. How to stop feeling the back most in RDLs? Brother, when you are Romanian deadlifting, all of the weight is being held from a pivot point, which is your back. Of course, you're supposed to feel it in your back. Of course, hamstrings as well by concentrating on using your hamstrings, but no doubt you're going to feel it in your back. And no problem if it's most in your back. Been trying to pass phase 1 for 3 months now, and I'm not bothered been learning all the way. Yeah, no matter how long it takes, if you didn't pass it, you're not ready. That's the key, you know? I also fixed my form to no longer feel, yes, that's good. You want that. $70 kg for 6. How much you weigh? It's not bad. $58 kg, that's good, man. I don't know if DAX can push through this resistance here on the left. But I think stop would be too big. 60 points for 30 points, purely FOMO trade. What do you advise for people who pass funded? Depends on the person. I know most of the guys who pass fundeds in the group, I monitor them. From going from phase 1 to phase 2, I really don't tell them to change much. It's still, you know, but when they get funded, yeah, then I tell them switch mindset, aim for just a 1% payout. 1% payout. But depends, like each individual I monitor really depends on where they're at, you know. Like people reach out to me, maybe someone has FOMO issues or over trading issues and they feel bad, and I'll reach out and I'll tell them that, you know, it's okay. We will make a mistake, but don't, you know, remember with a funded account, you're one step from being, you know, you're one step away being back to zero, where you have to go through the whole process again and pass that funded. So don't give that up. You know, once you have it, just chill. Stream during NY session today. I'm thinking to do NYSE today, guys. What do we think? Let's see in Zoom chat. Thinking US 30 session today. NFP? No. Yes? I'm gonna send some NY plans just in case there's some moves, but I'm thinking just we come show up for NYSE. So it'll be around 6:30 Dubai time, 9:30 AM Eastern. Give it a shot, you know? Alright, we'll do that then, we'll do that. NYC on YouTube? No, this is for the guys in the exclusive. We do that on Wednesdays. Sorry guys, sorry. It's nice to have a gym bro. Just got a gym bro for 1 month and he helps me push weight beyond failure. Yeah, that's what you want. YouTube want everything free? Peter. They do want everything free. They do. I appreciate the support in the most recent video, guys. seem to have been doing well. Make sure to go watch it. Must be a good video. We put some good work in editing here. Make sure to check out this video, guys. So a lot of good feedback here. I think people really like this video. Some people said it's like taking the course and taking the most important points, putting it in 16 minutes. It's pretty cool. I can do that, I guess. We're almost at 88k subscribers. Road to 100k, guys, this year, inshallah. And we'll see what happens. 800 videos I've posted on this channel. 800 videos I've posted on this channel. Jeez. It's a lot of work, man. 800 videos. Black thumbnails perform better than white. Well, actually on this, our thumbnail provider didn't answer. So we just reused this thumbnail, if you notice. Just added a little bit of different things. But we had no choice because thumbnail provider, he was sick or something. But it works. Yeah, where is Sniper ICT, man? Hi, why 80k subs but less viewers on videos? Is that how it works? Yeah, because I'm not like a lifestyle. I mean, this is average viewers. You have to realize there's some videos that do very well and some that don't. Like, check these. 11k, 18k views, 22k views. Especially back in the time, I was a bit more hyped. 70k views. You know, 28k views, 14, 63k, 43k views. These are what build your channel, you know. Also, you have to realize I live stream daily. Like every single day I'm live stream. Every day there's 3,000 people coming into here. On top of that, I also post shorts. Some of these shorts go viral, right? Like some of them I think have over 1 million views. That will get you a lot of follow. Like this 64k views, 24k views, 94, 1.1 million views. 90k views, you see, like 94k views. All of these add up, man. All of these add up. So all of these things I'm posting, remember, I'm doing live streams daily, posting shorts 3 times a week, posting videos every single week. Like, it's non-stop, you know, full. How's your health, Harry? Yeah, I just got sick, brother. Thanks for asking. Rubber band short was the best. That one didn't do well on YouTube, but it did insane on Instagram. That built my Instagram. But now all those followers who followed me from that, it's like I've got shadow banned on Instagram right now for some reason. Like my recent reels on Instagram are just not doing well anymore. You know? June 17, 2012 has the most stream views. Yeah, we were almost at 1,000 viewers on stream. The whole streaming industry kind of came down a bit. Harry, you don't follow back exclusive members on Instagram? No, I don't follow back people who I don't know. Bro, some of you guys have weird names. I don't know what your name is on Instagram. And plus, I don't know if you follow me. When you have a certain amount of followers, you don't know who follows you. You don't get notified when someone follows you. So I don't know. Like if someone follows me right now, I won't get notified. Answer me, brother. I just answered you, brother. I just answered you. Come on. I said thank you. Like, look. If you don't follow me, though, drop a follow. It'd be good to communicate. Yesterday, I did a Q&A on my Instagram. Some funny parts on that Q&A. I want you guys to join that Q&A in the future. I want you guys to join that Q&A in the future. Broccoli, bro, that I swear, don't they all look like that, bro? I'm telling you, those are SMC for sure. Look at gold, guys. Look at gold. I mean, I'm not like, I can't fake it, guys. Like really, like I'm telling you this for a reason. Like honestly, you know how much money you can lose here just randomly taking buys? Even GJ, man, look at GJ, guys. Like honestly, you have to realize there's a method behind the madness. This is top level trading to get out of these conditions break even, boys. Top level trading. Have to be on your A game for that type of shit. You know? And the sad thing is, I feel like I've done bad. That's my mindset. I'm looking here like, fuck, there's a way I could have capitalized off something today. That's how I sit here and think. Like really, that's my mindset. You know? Why wouldn't you suggest gold? Because the 15 didn't close above, but I mean it's gone down, to be fair. No, because on gold we closed at the resistance. It's pretty simple. I don't do any magic. We closed straight at this resistance. The goal was to get from here to here. You know? It's not something very complex. Boys, I'm gonna go trade with the guys in the exclusive. Listen, appreciate you showing up to stream. Good shot today. Nice attempt on DAX. We just needed the volume there. Let's see if something sets up later for NY. I'm gonna be trading it with the guys. Again, I appreciate you guys showing up to stream. It's really a pleasure. My apologies, there's just no volume in continuation. Yesterday, you guys made money on gold. Yesterday, we made money on, well, I was supposed to make money on DAX, but 4 points from my TP, man. I'm gonna cry, man. 4 points. And that's it, man. I'm not losing though, and this is just how it is, man. But I'm glad to see you guys yesterday cook on gold. Guys made some really serious bank on gold yesterday. I was a little bit salty I didn't get that, but what to do, man? Just feeling ill yesterday. I was really, like, yesterday just felt like dizzy. Like, I don't even kind of remember yesterday. I just got up and went. Like, really, it's so weird. Don't know if that's how you just feel when you're sick, but yeah, listen, boys. Gonna head off now. Appreciate you all. Take care. Trade sharp. Hopefully catch you guys very, very soon, all right? Peace. Cheers, boys.